For many, the glamour of the 50s and 60s is best exemplified by the Goodwood Revival and the world-famous RAC TT race.
Yeah, so do I. The Grey Mark 1 Jaguar had
AC Cobras took 3 of the top 5 grid positions. Variety was provided by the returning Maserati Tipo 151 in 4th and the first time competing Iso Bizzarini in 2nd place.
Well, the Tourist Trophy, Great Britain's oldest motorsporting event, dating back to 1905. Cars come forward onto the grid. Here is our grid formation for the 2014 running, the RAC Tourist Celebration. Number 1 then, and that is Andrew Smith, who starts the Oliver Bryant AC Cobra. Alongside him, 241, it'll be James and Bobby Burton Road, former race winner. On the outside of the front row, that's David Hart, who starts, and Kira van der Harde, the ex-Formula 1 driver, in the Cobra. The second row is 3, Joe Colasacco, who starts with Derek Hill in the Maserati, and alongside we have Rory Henderson and Darren Turner. Darren Turner starts that Cobra. Handing over to Matt Neal. Matt Nicoll-Jones goes on the 50 E-Type. 66 is James Cottingham. We'll hand over to Andy Jordan in their Cobra. Then we go to Pearson and Harris. Gary Pearson starts the 16. We got taken over by Joy, which one was Belton taken over, and at the back of the 16 will be Matthew Gay. Look at that, the silver Carlo Vola in the Nikkor. Cobra, which is Jamie McIntyre behind McIntyre.
Despite qualifying second on the grid, the Iso Bizzarini of Jamie McIntyre fell back to 6th after too much wheel spin let him down at the start.
Boardwaters. First place now. Oh, spin for number 50 coming up. He has the in the AC.
The silver Revival debutant was only a single place off the podium and chasing the white Maserati Tipo 151 but having to defend hard. After the first few laps it was AC Cobras in first and second position, with David Hart starting to pull out a good lead in the number 2 car.
So far the David Hart and the Garde car is not at the throat. Very, very tight. Andy Jordan.
Spins were happening left, right and centre at the beginning of the RAC TT. The number 36 Hairy Canary AC Cobra left the track at St Mary's, and a huge accident was avoided at the chicane as the number 16 and 50 E-Types and number 8 Sunbeam Lister Tiger span, and were narrowly missed by the low-drag Jaguar E-Type of Andrew Newell. Few historic festivals have such a wide variety in racing machinery, and at the Goodwood Revival, it's no parade and the drivers are seriously competitive.
There's no problems at all, and certainly no problems for the first and second runner.
As the lead drivers started to lap back markers, Hart's advantage was put under pressure. As McIntyre, at the wheel of the Bizzarini, tried furiously to make up places, the safety car was waiting in the wings, ready to thwart his progress.
And John Young.
The AC Cobra of Ludovic Caron went wide after overtaking the second Bizzarini and a Jaguar E-Type on the inside into Madrid, but he was unable to slow the car and went onto the grass, piling into the tyre barriers and bringing out the safety car.
Increased the advantage that number 2 had over number 1. Fabulous first stint, and now...
As the race pace slowed, the pit lane became a frenzy as cars leapt in to make their driver changes.
You can see drivers running up the pit lane to unite themselves with their cars. It's crazy in there. Pearson in 16 will be out there as well. He hasn't stopped. Probably next to the non-stopper. 241 is stood out there, isn't he? Bobby Burton rode quite a bit of time, I think. Derek Hill. Garde, good restart.
In the chaos of the pit stops, the silver Iso Bizzarini, now driven by Bobby Verdon Rowe, lost out severely, but at the halfway point, the most unfortunate cars were those still to make driver changes now the pit window has closed. Despite struggling to find his pit box and handing over to Guido van der Garde, Hart's Blue Cobra still led the way.
Maserati didn't see the start of that incident, but down at the end of the lap, that is quite...
With the pack now running close together after the restart, it was to be even harder for Verdon Rowe to climb up the order in car number 241. Oliver Bryant in the red and gold Cobra was determined not to give up, and eventually was snapping at the heels of the leader.
Back into the starting, looking healthy.
The ongoing pressure seemed to force a mistake from van der Garde, who, on running wide at Lavant, would lose the lead to Bryant's Cobra. Despite a fated few years at the Revival, the Maserati Tipo 151 of Derek Hill and Joe Colasacco kept out of trouble. As the race wore on, the rain that had so plagued the previous year's TT was kept at bay, and drivers pushed ever harder, determined to make up those final few positions. so many years of trying, it seemed Oliver Bryant would finally have the TT win under his belt, but at the closing stages his power was to fail him, and he'd retire at St Mary's, allowing the Revival newcomer, Guido van der Garde, to take the checkered flag. Following van der Garde and Hart's victory were Colasacco and Hill finishing a Revival best second, and Nicoll-Jones and Liddell in third at the wheel of a 1961 Jaguar E-Type.